Alright, today doing this demo of the 76-inch Scientist and Mini scene from Home Depot. This was sold, I believe, only in 2021. I bought it after Halloween on clearance at the end of the 2021 season, and I'm just now getting to it and putting it together and demo it here pre-Halloween 2022, because it looks like I'm going to be doing a Halloween haunt at one of the Detroit local community centers. So I guess we're kind of fairly happy about that, because for a while we got all these toys and no home for them, but it looks like that's going to be a go. So we dug this guy out, pre-Halloween, and put it together and getting stuff ready for the center haunt. So anyway, that's the original box he comes in. There's no inner box. Like the Spirit Halloween, when you open up the outer brown box, there's a cool looking inner box that's more of a keeper. But this one, it was just all the stuff packed inside of the plain brown box. So anyway, putting it together, it probably took me a half an hour. It's straightforward. It probably would have been a lot quicker, but a couple of the poles or bars or whatever you call them on the bottom stand here were not welded on straight. They were welded, but they were a little cockeyed, a little crooked. So we had to do some reforming, as the proper word, or a little bit of bending to get it to snap in. If you can see the little snap in rods there. But the ones in the center, especially that one there, going up to that high voltage box, like I say, it wasn't welded straight. It was cockeyed, so we had to do a little bending to get it together and straighten it out a little bit. And it took us a while to do that. Bending that centerpiece, welding without snapping it and breaking it and trying to get the right pressure and reform it just right wasn't that easy. I don't know if they all, came that way or was just me or what, but at least on mine, it did have a couple of bad welds where, maybe it was put together on Friday and they're in a hurry and just didn't, take any time to weld it straight on the center pole welds, that in his foot there. So other than that, it's pretty straightforward, the way the rods to go together, and then the I guess the props on top of it, plug in a few wires, and that's basically it. So it was pretty easy to put them together. Once I put them together and plugged them in and turned them on, I originally got nothing. It's on the back of the box here. I guess I'll show it. Let me get my old self up. And we'll show the back of the box. This electric box here also is the main control box, for the prop. And A is where little mini-me plugs in, and B is where the large prop plugs into. To the right of A and B, you got a volume control here with no knob on it, and then it's tied down pretty tight. I strapped it so we can't move them out the way very much, but you do see the demo and then the off and the on button over here. So I forgot which way it was. I think the demo works with the on-off switch on the front, or it might be backwards, and then the on works with the try me. It came with that nice try me button there. That came with it, but I'm not going to use it on the try me because it does have its own light sensor. One thing to be aware of is, if you can see there where the power jack comes in, and this is factory, it says DC 5 volt 3 amp, and that's what it comes with, a 5 volt 3 amp wall or power adapter. Not the standard from Spirit and most other props, even most other Home Depot props, is a 6-volt at 2 amp. So obviously a common 6-volt 2 amp wall wart will not work on this prop that requires a 5-volt 3 amp plug. It's the same standard type of 5.5 millimeter by 2.5 millimeter plug, but again, just be aware that it runs on its 5-volt at 3 amp. That won't make it easy for batteries either. And by the way, there is no provision for batteries if you look over here. And besides batteries, you know, you got 1.5 volts a cell, so you would either have 3 cells at 4.5 volts or 4 cells at 6 volts. And that wouldn't be conducive to that 5 volt either. So, you know, pretty simple back here. You know, tri-me jack, 5 volt wall wart plug, volume control, and where the props come in at. So anyway, we're gonna go back to the front. This is what it looks like from the back. It's got a nice base to it. It feels pretty sturdy. Feels like it will hold up. You know, the outside or winds, you know, blowing, it doesn't feel like it'll push right over or fall over like some props do. So we like that. We think it looks pretty good. You know, I like the little mini me. Let's see, say Proto 21, and we like the mad scientist. I'm kind of a mad scientist genius myself, so it's one of the reasons I wanted this prop. Even though he doesn't do a lot, you know, his animation is fairly common, a mouth mover, and then it lights up and a little bit of an electricity effect. You know, it's all he does, and he's got, it's a little bit long-winded. He talks a bit, you know, before he actually does his, you know, thing when it goes through the full thing, but not a startle prop, the opposite of that. More of a, you know, take a minute and, you know, watch him do his spiel prop, and I think, you know, a good mix of something different. So, okay, that's me finished talking, and okay, we think we got the power supply on, and one thing we found after we had it all plugged in, it wasn't doing anything. And one of the things after reading the instructions is this high voltage box has to be on for the prop to activate or turn on. So there you go.
We are going to try something very special.
I'll turn off this bright light.
Halloween night. Hold on tight. Don't move a muscle.
Are you sure this is gonna work, boss?
This might pinch a little. Ready?
This doesn't seem like a very good idea.
I'm going to pull the lever. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow! That was amazing! I feel so energized! Can we do that again? How do I look?
You look marvelous. You're a scientific miracle. Now you're ready to scare everybody.
So that's his spiel. That's his complete thing. And I think he's going to do the same thing over and over again, because I moved and it's on a light sensor for the
We
sensor.
are going to try something very
Just turning off the lights.
this full moon Halloween night. Hold on tight. Don't move a muscle.
Are you sure this is gonna work, boss?
This might pinch a little. Ready?
This doesn't seem like a very good idea.
I'm going to pull the lever. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Like his hair effect. right, and that's his whole thing from beginning to end, twice. The Home Depot, Scientist, and Mini-Me. I like it, don't love it, and I don't remember what I paid for it. I'll look that up online. But the reason I bought it again, it was on clearance 2021 after Halloween, and I like it. Like I say, I don't remember what clearance price I paid, but I remember I got a good bargain on it after Halloween. So anyway, that's it for this one. Happy Halloween. Bye.